Hey guys, and welcome to today's yoga. Today's yoga is for new moms for postpartum, helping to subside the symptoms. Grab your mat and let's get started. Let's start out in child's pose. Coming onto the knees and bringing your seat to your feet with the big toes to touch. Take a big inhale. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Bring the forehead to the mat. Stay here for a few breaths, letting everything melt towards the mat. Let's come out, sliding onto the belly for our Sphinx pose here. Elbows into the rib cage, fingertips pointing towards the mat, legs long behind. Few breaths here. Now let's come into our Locust Pose, the shoulder bind. Bring the hands behind the seat, lifting up the chest and feet off the mat. Take a few strong breaths here. Let's come out and let's come onto our knees for our rabbit pose here. Clasp the hands behind the knees and bring the forehead or the top of the head to your mat, whichever feels good for your neck. You could curl the toes under and just breathe. Let's come out of our rabbit pose, coming into all fours on our hands and knees. And let's do a few rounds of cat and cow. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine, dip the chin to the chest. And do a few rounds of this on your own. Let's come back to center, flat back. And let's come into puppy pose. Walking the hands forward, staying on your knees, and bringing the forehead to the mat. Melt your chest as close to the mat as possible. And just breathe here, really opening up that upper body. And let's come out of this pose. Come to find a seat on your mat. And let's come into our modified boat pose here. Planting your feet on the mat with the knees towards the sky. Take a big inhale, arms up, fingertips pointing towards the toes. And if it feels right, you can lift both feet off the mat, bringing the knees into the chest. Stay here for a few breaths, feeling nice and strong. Let's come out of our modified boat pose here. And bring the legs long in front of you with a nice tall spine, setting up for a forward fold here. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands towards your feet, even if you need to put a little bend in the knees. Bring that belly to the thighs. Stay here for a few breaths. And let's come out, coming onto our backs. And let's set up for our recline pigeon pose here. Plant the right foot, bringing the left foot to the right knee. On the inhale, bring the right knee into the chest, threading the needle here. Stay here for a few breaths. Let's switch sides, coming out of this pose, planting the left foot on the mat, bringing the right foot to the left knee. Inhale, thread the needle, bringing the left knee in towards the chest. And let's come out. Bring the legs long, arms long overhead. Let's come into our banana pose. Shift your hips to the right side of the mat. Bring the arms overhead to the left side of the mat, legs to the left side of the mat. Mimicking a banana here. If you would like, you could cross your right ankle over the left for a little bit more of a stretch. Whatever feels good, just make sure that your right hip is grounded on the mat. Let's come out and switch sides, bringing the hips to the left side of the mat and the arms and the legs to the right side. And if you did so on the other side, you could cross the left ankle over the right. Just melt into this pose. And let's come back to center. Come into your final resting pose, bringing the feet together and the knees wide. Recline butterfly. Bring your hands down towards your knees with the palms facing open. And take a few breaths here, just relaxing. Just remember that you are amazing, you are strong, you are brave, you are wonderful. Be proud of yourself. You were given such a beautiful gift. Although things may feel tough right now, it's not always going to stay this way. Remember, you could practice with me at any time. With gratitude and love, namaste.